Hey, welcome inside the Lifetime Activity Center. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart. Game 2 of our triple header here. The top 50 next. The Memphis Sound taking on the Minnesota Muskies. Two teams were part of the top 50 a year ago. Team names. And but excited to see more of our young players. Game 1 was absolutely outstanding. Looking forward to the last two here. As pulling on the 3 and missing was George McConkey.
The franchise is relegated from the top 50 to the next from last year to this.
Yeah, that was Gaddis. I apologize. Yeah. Gaddis. Yeah, good call.
Yeah, I couldn't resist. I hope our soccer friends love that reference.
I watched Welcome to Wrexham.
I'm actually all about relegation. I think it's a fantastic idea.
There's plenty of people think it's going to happen in college football as that one doesn't go. But it'll be a foul and a free throw opportunity here for Landon Shaw, the young man out of Skyline High School.
I mean, it makes sense. There are not a lot of programs that can't compete with the University of Idaho, and so you enact relegation and allow them to compete with schools at their level. It makes a lot of sense.
Ton of sense.
A lot of sense.
Wistersill would agree with you.
Yeah, he would. He would, I'm sure.
He's now part of the broadcast crew. I mean, he did a game for us a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
As on the other end, the Sound sends out for 3. That triple wouldn't drop for Austin Ormond at a Sunset Ridge Middle School. We're going deep into the rosters.
Well, look, when you get freshmen on here, that's certainly possible. I saw that, and I was like, huh? All right, man, we got some youth going tonight, which is awesome. Awesome to see. Again, the whole point, getting these kids kind of in, giving them a unique experience being here at Slick, and get some next-level coaching available, help really grow their skill set, their games.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, this is a whole weekend here for the Top 50 Next. Got the invitation. They spent the weekend really getting some great basketball training, also life training as well. Stick with it, but couldn't get that one to drop on either opportunity. There's Jackson Soto. But and tonight is that kind of the culmination and the pinnacle of the weekend to come out and showcase your talents here at Sully Community College. That shot won't go. So looking for our first bucket. You tell these younger guys, they're a little scattered to get started as that 3 won't go. We'll see who settles in to the confines here the fastest. Come back on the other end. That
might have been blocked.
Yeah, couldn't get it. Loose ball sent out. Now maybe our first opportunity for some points and the lay-in.
Benninger, young man from Juan Diego, missed the 3, just the possession earlier. That time the quick run out. Taking the easy 2.
So the Muskies with the first points of the evening. See if that cracks the seal on the rims. This is a great job of getting to the rim. Bywater couldn't get the drop. I wonder if that's an Olympus kid as well. It says teams. Didn't have them on there, but inside out 3 opportunity. Nice job by the big man. Don't let the ball stick, and the Muskies take a 5-point lead off the 3-pointer from Bradley Easton.
Yeah, good start here for the Muskies. You're talking about hard to get points early on, but nice little 5-0 lead here.
And there's the 3. I believe that was Blanchard.
Yeah, young man at Harriman.
It's Brandon.
He's got some height and some basketball in the bloodlines over there.
The question is if we asked his dad who would win a shooting contest, if he'd be as animated with us about the fact that he would win it as he did about former coaches. Remember he come up to us and he challenged coaches to one-on-one?
Yeah, I see old Coach Blanchard. He's wearing a little, looks like almost a little shooting shirt jacket there.
Well, he does still coach AAU ball in the off season, and he's a vice principal at Harriman.
He could come up and say hi if he really wanted. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
We got lots of other coaches just, they know we're here. They all got the email, but hanging out up top.
The problem is you come up here with us, you never want to go back.
That is very true. Got a couple guys right there. Could have missed or couldn't get the point-blank shot to go. McConkey with a loose ball finds his man, and the lay-in for Heath Christensen.
Had someone tell me that Highland's got some ballers. McConkey, one of them. You'll see another one here tonight in Gaddis. Coach Jones, just his second year at the Rams, but that program trending up in Region 6.
Jackson Soto knocks that one down. The 3 from Bywater won't go. The rebound and the run out from the Muskies. Get out of my way, Jackson Slaw.
I don't know if he plays football, but he could.
Yeah. Coach Mulaney will welcome that kind of contact.
Yes, as long as it's not on Hunter Hansen in practice. Do it against the opposition. Hunter's protected. Everyone else, by all means.
Christian Blanche, he's going to teach him some good things there. The putback there for Heath Christensen.
Oh.
come back the other end. The three won't drop. We haven't seen the long ball go down yet. Soto, a little two-man game, extra pass, and the little bunny won't drop.
It's a great find there by Soto. And look, I'll tell you, I was going to make the joke a little earlier. Right now, Coach Barnes like, Jackson, get outside, man. Quit playing at the rim so much.
Right.
You track down loose balls like that. It's a great way to get second, third possessions and get those extra kickouts for some of those Olympus shooters. In this case, he's finding Landon shot inside. And we talk about a Skyline team in the top 50 that's got some talent with Golesis and, man, I can't remember, 26. I can't remember the last name.
I'm blanking names too.
But, man, you got a nice little core there for Coach Gardner and the Eagles this year. Broadbent, Peter Broadbent.
Peter Broadbent, yep. Off the side of the backboard, and now on the run out. This is Carlo Mulford. Can't get that one to go.
Young man, younger brother of Diego, who was a part of the top 50 last year and this year. We talk about trying to get healthy for his varsity year. Carlo, I believe the younger brother there, Diego, freshman, another freshman on the floor here tonight.
Showing Harriman High School is McConkey sends that one up top. The three on the way is good, and the first three of the night. Heath Christensen from, get this, Cedar Valley. Now, we had a little birdie tell us that, hey, you've liked some of the Cedar Valley kids we've seen in the top 50. We got more guys coming as he approved the hanger as well. Shaw knocks down the little mid-range jumper.
Didn't just approve it. It's on the wall. It is official. He sent a picture.
Oh, he did?
You get the
I missed
picture?
that one, yeah.
Okay, he sent a picture with the hanger painted in the gym. I'm like, all right, I'm all in. All in on Cedar Valley.
We didn't talk about royalties after that for Dane Stewart. By the way, if you have any questions, go to Heidemann and Associates.
Yeah. Look, that's it. Coach, if you're watching Coach Pugmire, that's worth at least 25 cents. At least 25 cents.
Something. Every time it's mentioned, we'll mention a bunch when we're there, is that three won't drop for Austin Barrett. I joke, is come back on the run out the other way, try to go a little up and under, a little sharp off the window for Nate Hinckley. And
by the way, I'm going to be out at the airfield this week for the playoff game.
Yes, you will.
Cedar Valley.
Cedar Valley.
Can't wait for that one. Of course, we will get out to the hangar for some basketball this winter as well. Good things happening at Cedar Valley High School in their respective programs.
It's a fun entry into that school as that passes off the mark. Kind of fun to see some of the names. I don't know all relations, as most people on Twitter think I should. But if you see a Soto and a Shaw, I mean, those are some University of Utah names. Jimmy Soto, the former point guard, went to point guard high for Coach Yerk back in the day at Judge, as McConkey fouled, or probably that's Gaddis. And Gaddis will go to the line for the free throws.
We talked about McConkey and now Gaddis. These are two long bodies for the Highland Rams, and both looking to be very quick, fleet of feet. Man, that's a good core for Coach Jones. Both juniors, so they got some time here. McConkey listed as a senior, Gaddis a forward.
So Gaddis, we know he's got some ups too. I want him to get loose in the front court, in the open court, because that kid's got some. He's springy, is what is now a coined term all over the place. So 10-9 to score. Remember, we have a media timeout at 10 minutes of each half. And it's back the other way. Couldn't get that one to go.
Nice defense there by Tolley out of Cottonwood. It really made that drive difficult. Strong vertically, didn't allow much of a driving lane at all.
And transition three wouldn't fall for Austin Barrett. Now on the run out, Euro, no. And got his own board. Stayed with it, did Slaw. Sends out for three, and it is good by Mulford.
How about Slaw's aggressiveness? We saw him really kind of truck a guy earlier. That time the Euro up and over, but he looks for opportunities to get to the rim. Love what we've seen from Jackson Slaw early in this one.
Yeah, that ball out of bounds, and we will go back down the floor with the Muskies.
With all the creative naming, good call on his parents not naming him Cole.
Great
good call.
Decision. Unless
good
you
call.
like it. I mean, I like it.
I like coleslaw too, but just saying.
Yeah. Come back the other ways. Mulford goes inside out. Thought he might go right to the rim. Three a little strong on the board taken by the Sounds. Boston Lamborn. And that one's stolen. Mulford come back the other way. Can he finish it? And he does.
It'd be interesting to see Carlo play Diego out in the front, right? Diego's going to be shooting the threes. Carlo's going to be driving. Two very different games that we've seen from them in their respective young careers.
Two different shots, too.
Yeah.
Three from the angle for Gaddis won't go down. And the rebound back in the hands of the Sounds. Second chance opportunity. Back in the lane, floated up, no. Bywater. Try to find Gaddis on the baseline. That ball goes out of bounds. And that will bring us to our media timeout. 14-10. We'll be right back. You are watching the Utah Top 50 next on KSLSports.com, brought to you by Athletic Republic. The Athletic Republic, a proud sponsor of the Utah Top 50 and Utah Top 50 next. And we want to talk about recovery. Preparing for the next workout begins the moment the last workout ends. Athletes have control over their recovery process at Athletic Republic. An underrated part of the workout is learning how to recover. I don't lie, Dana. I'm not good at that. I get a lift in today, finally iced up, some ibuprofen and stuff after some aches. So, yeah, I got to learn how to recover better.
Yeah, look, it's hard for me. I'm one where it's like, oh, I'll just work out the next day, and that tends to not work out very well. Yeah. So, and especially as you get older.
Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah.
But we're hitting PRs left and right, so we'll figure that one out. So just inside of 10 minutes left in the first half, and it's a 4-point lead for the Muskies. There's a steal for the Sounds. And a game that's been a little more disjointed than the other game, but these guys also got to watch those guys play really well in that first game of the night. And I think that adds a little bit of the nerves for some young players, get out on the floor, and it's a little longer floor than they're used to and all kinds of stuff. Now that Dustin Daner here streaming the game too. So just adds to it, the voices of the state tournament.
Yes. Yeah, of course, we're only having to do 3 games tonight, so we're, pulling it back a little bit.
Yeah, we'll work in the 9 here in a couple months.
We'll get there.
That's where Dana actually called games together, as that was Sam Romer on the bucket on that
Becoming a rare feat.
It really is. But we get the weekends every weekend.
The amazing thing is Dusty and I still call more games together than pretty much any other broadcast duo.
On anywhere.
And it's in the span of 5 days. It's pretty crazy.
Transition, the 3 is good. And maybe this sparks something here for the Muskies, or probably for the Sounds. That was Austin Orman.
Yeah.
3 from the corner, Mulford.
We talk about the Saturday showcase, and they took an NBA shooting session. I was joking around with the organizers. I said, oh, so you guys just practice threes and lay-ins, right? That's it. Back-to-back possessions here. We're trading threes, looking for 3 in a row, and that one just short. But that long ball, man, it's so crazy to see how pivotal that has become in the game of basketball at every level.
Yeah.
Right? I remember when I was young playing on a group, they were like, yeah, that team is, referring to my team, fat kids who shoot threes. Yeah, that's what we were. None of us were over like 5'10". We all just sat on the perimeter, but no one did that back then. Yeah. We really changed basketball as a bunch of 5'10" kids from Boise, Idaho.
Craig Drury would not deal with that.
No. Most coaches didn't back then.
No, not
it's a good way to find a seat on the bench.
Especially when we first started. Not happening.
Yeah.
I mean, remember we had guys hit 7 threes. It was Hansen knocked that one, or that's a little jumper there from McConkey.
I'm guessing that's why I didn't make my varsity basketball team. I'm kidding. I was terrible. But, back then it just no one did that. That was a good way to find a seat on the pine.
Yep. Need a better shot. Oh, nice job move without the basketball. Oh,
too strong.
Couldn't complete the opportunity.
Yeah, good look there for Easton.
Shaw on the angle. There you go.
Hey.
That's a pure shot there from the Skyline Eagle.
How about the big man, the center, stepping out, showing he's got a little bit of distance to his shot. I'll tell you, Dusty, Skyline, They are going to be good this year. They're going to be a fun watch.
He's got a little Frazier look to him, little Mikey Frazier.
Yes.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Shot, leaves that one on the baseline.
He's a little leaner than Mikey.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a frame to him.
Yeah, he does. He does. Mikey was a big kid, and he'd step out and shoot those threes, right? And it's like, oh, man. And then when he brought that ball down the paint, it's like that's like a freight train coming at you.
How about McConkey?
Yeah, I really like what we've seen from him early. We talk about the athleticism, fleet feet.
Well, that ball picked up along the baseline, coming quickly the other way with the Sounds. Trailing by 5, a little baseline jumper. Good. Call for the basketball. He was there. Heath Christensen wanted it. And it's a 3-point game, 22-19.
For those of you wondering who are watching this, Yankees Guardians moved to tomorrow afternoon.
Another. New York just wants extra days. I
2
swear.
o'clock.
They have a weather machine.
Ah, it's too bad.
No, 2 o'clock. That's great.
I'm going to have to clear my afternoon schedule now.
Great. Coach Gardner hanging out in Cleveland.
Really?
Yeah. As that jumper is good for the Muskies, and I believe that was Noah Bettinger knocking that one down. He and I were texting today as there was a foul. I love the mid-'90s Indians, and I said, hey, good on you. Go cheer for that team, you know, the traffic cops of baseball.
Yeah.
And he was in a birthing class with Albert Bell back in 2006. That's my guy.
Wow.
Joey Albert Bell. The first 50-50-20 guy in baseball history.
I did not like those Cleveland teams.
I love those Cleveland teams. So I earned a customer because I stumped him on Indians baseball trivia. As here we go back into the game as McConkey off that pick and roll is fouled. It'll put McConkey at the line. And I'm wondering if he's part of that McConkey family. The hair tells me yes. And we've got some good connections to that end of the world.
Even just the body, right? The longness, that looks.
I'm guessing we know his grandpa.
It wouldn't shock me. Yeah.
As that free throw is good. So 24-21. Match what's in here. I think our scoreboard's gotten stuck here a couple times. It's a nice job, a little floater and flyby there. Nice job there by Noah Bettinger.
And he's got to get that over the reach of George McConkey. That's an impressive drive there, baseline.
Here's McConkey. Well, baseline extended and good hand there by Shaw. It's going to be a battle for the next few years. Oh, beautiful ball movement and finish. Nice job making the extra pass.
Yeah, Easton there with a good vision, getting that over. But you talk about Shaw, man, he has gone toe-to-toe here with McConkey, has not been intimidated by the length as you see him step out there. How about, man, the distance there of George able to knock it down.
So if I'm a big man, I want to play at Highland until they build a new school. It'll be the shortest court in the state, one of.
The nice thing is that, I mean, you know, now that they've got players like George, they can probably just use him to change the lights. That's a very low ceiling there at Highland. I always worry that the ball's going to run into those panels.
Mm-hmm. It looks like the old Wasatch gym. Wasatch was that same thing, really low, but it's way back when. And I always joked that I think they had chandeliers, but it was like they had the globe light fixtures.
There have been a lot of great members in that gym. Man, we've had some good games in that gym.
Highland?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think of the old Olympus gym, which was the same one. Remember the Olympus gym? The boards ran the other way on the floor.
Yeah. But that had a higher ceiling, the Olympus
had
gym.
a higher ceiling. It was
Much
shorter.
higher.
Remember, they think it was like 3 or 4 feet shorter?
Right. And yet Adam Egan still got threes off in a shorter gym.
Yes, he did. And now he's running the AAU club as that one goes and is good. Doing that one of the Davis Farmington games last year, and I had this guy next to me, and I was like, who is this? And he looks at me, he's like, Dusty Adam Egan. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm that old.
I should have kept that hat.
There's the block, and here comes the run out. Oh, nice find inside, and the lay-in. Now finding some rhythm in this game is Stockton Blanchard now unofficially with 5 points.
I heard a timeout, but
Bettinger. If he's not related, he shoots like Bettinger. Like
he's got to be, right? Well, even the opportunity to say, hey, look, they're getting a little bit of momentum here. We're gonna quell that, right?
Right.
Gonna go get in my range, knock it down.
Blanchard lost on the way up. Here comes McConkey.
Go at it, George.
Faced up, wouldn't go down.
Boy, not much you can do there defensively. That one just betrayed.
The three would not drop. The rebound to McConkey and come the other way with the Sounds trailing by 5. 1:35 left in the half. Little free throw line. Jay won't go. McConkey tip it up and in. George, that's a solid name, George.
You're going to see that a lot. And, well, I don't know if he's wearing those shoes down there, make him jump higher.
Nice.
Yeah.
3-point game. The three short.
Look, I love the form there because Stockton, I can relate, man. That's a little sidewinder there for
Did a little
Blanchard.
around the world spin. Here comes the other way. Now the foul. We're going to keep the clock rolling here inside of 50 seconds.
I'm going to guess Andrew doesn't like me encouraging that kind of form, but Stockton, I'm all in, man. Double down on that one.
All he's got to do is spread his fingers and pop the wrist.
Yeah.
And the 1 for 2 free throw is good there. 1 point ball game, 32-31. That was Nate Hinckley with the free throw.
Of course, no 2-for-1 opportunity here. I can't wait till I can say that. I can't wait.
Just a couple months, well, a couple weeks away. Oh, nice defense along the baseline. There's a steal. Gaddis on the run out, 3 seconds. 2 at the horn. Bywater, no. We go to the half. We got a good one. Muskies leading the Sounds 32-31. You're watching the Utah Top 50 next on KSLSports.com. Brought to you by Athletic Republic and Mountain America Credit Union.
Hi, I'm Lizzie from the Food Nanny. I recently got a My Style checking account. It's the perfect blend of rewards and convenient benefits. I love that sound. And now My Style Checking has new features like mobile phone protection, 24/7 telehealth, and my favorite, restaurant discounts. Get the only checking account you truly need and see what's new with My Style at macu.com.
And welcome back in, Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you again. Bye week for the top 50. So we're top 50 next, and as always, brought to you by Athletic Republic. Athletic Republic has built success on helping each athlete achieve their goals through an individual approach to training. Their off-court conditioning works on developing a faster first step, quicker change in direction, the explosive power needed to elevate, and the stamina to play as well in the closing minutes as they did just after tip-off. Again, I want to thank Athletic Republic for sponsoring and supporting the Utah Top 50, Utah 50 Next, and the Utah Top 50 Girls. Because next week we got girls on Monday, and then the championship games at Vivint Arena on Tuesday, right here on KSLSports.com. So the 2-point lead for the Muskies at the break, or 1-point lead. Sorry, I was thinking one bucket, but inside, nice job of hanging. Soto couldn't get that one to go, and the rebound taken by Gaddis.
We talked about Soto in the first half. whenever I see Olympus, I think, all right, shoot the three, right?
Right.
We talked about that in the first half a little bit, teased it. But I love how aggressive he's been inside, and love his tenacity to go after it. Long rebound here out on the run.
Gaddis came over to challenge. Oh! Shaw. He didn't waste the moment.
All right, we need posters. Man, what a play from Landon Shaw. This young man, class of 24 kid, junior, making a statement here for the Muskies.
And don't blame Gaddis for coming after that basketball. He's trying to take that ball away from the rim. He goes back to get that block. Now Soto got around him on the baseline. And a 5-point lead for the Muskies.
You still got young man down on that baseline still talking about that play from Landon Shaw. Whew.
What's happening is their hands on fire because they didn't have their phone in their hand to hurry and get the video of that. As that is a long two for Gaddis.
And, you know, Shaw was defending him and coming back down. Shaw had a little smirk on his face and even gave Gaddis a little pat after that shot.
Right.
It's what we love about this top 50, right, is just it's competitive, but yet there's also great respect of opponents we've seen in every contest, top 50 and now in the next.
And that is Slaw with the 39-33. Come back, the corner triple won't fall. Good look there from Lamborn, but couldn't get the stick. Come back the other way. Easton, 4-3, and the Muskies. All the highlights. Get the dunk, couple of threes, now a 9-point lead.
Yeah, this is a 1-point game at the half. You talk about what, a 9-1? No. Sorry, math is
8-2.
hard. 10-2.
8.
Run here by the Muskies, and Easton hit a 3 in the first half, had a couple nice shots. That one knocking it down.
Gaddis terminates. Bywater off the cut. And that one's blocked along the baseline and will stay here. Hey, we don't have Bywater's school.
See, so his club team is listed as Titans. I don't recall hearing a club team, so I'm wondering if he is with Syracuse potentially.
We had
Not
Bywater,
positive. Or it could be Olympus.
yeah, Olympus. Were
Yeah.
Bywater played at Olympus, a linebacker at BYU. Is Gaddis.
Wasn't
is
Ben a
fouled.
Skyline kid? I was thinking Ben Bywater played at Skyline.
We had this
Could be wrong.
conversation the
Could be
other
wrong.
day. Austin Bigelow, our cameraman, knows Bywater went to Olympus. Yeah, we had this argument.
All right.
He got a free something from me because I said, hey, Skyline. No. He went with the winner of the Battle of the Rock.
For all I know, Austin is probably going on the line and changing, you know, what web pages say. If you and I both think it was Skyline, I don't know, man.
Yeah, how about it? Brad Easton lays that one up and in. Here comes the other end. Gaddis left it short. Dane's doing what I did at the game about a month ago. Here it comes off the screen. Good hands there by the Muskies. So here's the run out. Slaw. Oh, nicely done. Slaw having a terrific beginning of the second half, and an 11-point lead opened up here for the Muskies as Gaddis comes back, finds McConkey on the baseline. Nice drive inside. The floater just won't stay down. And Soto in on that tie-up opportunity. Will stay here with the Sounds as some substitutions will come on. That ball out of bounds, and we'll actually had a foul. And trying to decide, Shaw feeling a little bit like Marlo Hooch there. He didn't know if he was in or out. He's coming off. Coaches that go back in. He's coming back off. Coaches that go back in. He's ready to go now. Come off the screen, nice hands. Nice job of coming off the screen on defense there by Wes Curtis. Coming out of Copper Hills. Soto. I don't think he thought the cutter would be there. He's trying to send down back out to Bettinger. Hey, you start it, you get to finish it.
Love
the
it.
Three from the corner by Wesley Curtis.
Nice kick out there, and love knocking that one down. Boy, He's just being pushed up here.
As Austin Ormond stayed with that one, and a bucket there for the Sounds. Has got a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. You're watching the Utah Top 50 next on KSLSports.com.
Hi, I'm Lizzie from the Food Nanny. I recently got a My Style checking account. It's a perfect blend of rewards and convenient benefits. I love that sound. And now My Style Checking has new features like mobile phone protection, 24/7 telehealth, and my favorite, restaurant discounts. Get the only checking account you truly need and see what's new with My Style at macu.com.
And welcome back, Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart. 12-point lead for the Muskies as the offense been hard to come by for the Sounds, and the Muskies been knocking down threes in the second half. As they get it inside to Shaw. Shaw working on McConkey, got him off his feet, and then there's the foul.
Love the patience there in the block. It will just kind of hang around, wait for that right opportunity, and then go strongly with it. So apparently I was incorrect, even though the sources that some have pointed to me, I want to add, that's just according to what the web says.
Right.
But look, I have a love-hate relationship with Olympus. I love Olympus. They hate me because I never give Olympus credit. And so this just fits into that storyline.
And Ben
right?
was part of Olympus. Oh, nice find. Shaw able to find the cutter as he terminates in the key, and the lay-in there for Sam Romer.
I really do love Olympus. It's not personal. I like the Titans.
And McConkey can't get that one to go. Gets the offensive rebound off the tip. And how about that? A little long-range hook.
Yeah, staying with it there. Sounds needed that. Look, they're still kind of hanging around this game. They're going to have to get some defensive stops if they want to come back.
And on the other end, Bettinger short on the triple. The rebound tracked down by McConkey. And Blanchard will bring it in the front court.
Well, tough when you got a 12-point lead to settle for that sort of a shot. And again, a youngster, still a lot of opportunity to grow. He'll learn from that experience, but one where, man, no need to really force a look.
Oh, nice strong take by Romer. Romer will go to the line. Young man out of Layton. We've seen a lot of Layton Lancers.
Got 3 of them in the top 50. Mendoza and Miller, Makai Martin.
So at the line as Romer knocks it down. How about this? He plays for Club Congo. I mean, talk about winning the game off the bus. Who are you playing, Congo?
Just to age myself, that was a movie that came out when I was in high school. Spelled differently.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect the Silverbacks, man.
Remember the Pepsi bottles, man. There's the drive and the foul.
There's a good mascot. What about Silverback?
I think that's going to be coming next.
That's actually a good mascot,
yeah, I think
isn't
so
it?
too. Yeah. I don't know how many people have it.
Not many.
Plus, you get great colors, silver and black.
It's Silverback, not Silver Blacks. Come on, Dusty.
The whole thing. It's an attitude. Is on the baseline here to Mulford. Send that ball to the corner. And how about that? Bettinger chased off the 3.
Man, you don't appreciate how difficult that shot is when you've got the length of Gaddis closing down on that drive and able to just reach around it, get that finish off the glass. Love the take there from Noah.
And the step back 3 won't go. Gaddis able to fight for that board and the bucket. Good for Gaddis.
Yeah. Yeah, able to get the offensive board. And now trying to help get this defense anchored. He'll get whistled here.
He thought for a second he might have gotten the benefit of that one. And just give you some clarification. I was waiting for an opportunity, but I'm just going to throw it out here. Adam Bywater is the younger brother of Ben Bywater. Confirmed.
Younger brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if he can fill out like Ben. Ben's what the kids call jacked.
Yoked.
He is yoked. That's for sure. As the free throw is good. Want to thank Coach Matt Barnes for confirming that for us as Gaddis lays that one up and in.
I'm treading on really thin ice, so I'm not going to make the next comment I was going to make. You'll hear it after the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited for it. Well, I'll text it to Matt after. We'll get it.
Ben, I'm sorry, Ben. Ben, I'm sorry. Matt, I'm sorry. Aaron, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
As Bywater able to come in for that rebound and then the jump ball as we'll be at the media timeout here. And it is a media timeout with 9:55 left. 10 more minutes left in game 2 of our triple header here of the Utah Top 50 next. We'll be right back. And welcome back in. Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart with you. As somehow our clock reset. I don't know if Vince Francis getting the night off, hanging out, watching the Broncos play, if he's feeding the gremlins after midnight or not. I don't know what happened there. That is really weird. So ball out of bounds. We'll go back down the floor with the Muskies.
We had a mystical switch in our first game. Now we've got a clock issue. Look, Vince, not cool, buddy. Not cool.
As that baseline jumper is good from Bradley Easton. Of course, Vince Francis is going to be taking care of, well, he takes care of everything we do anyway, but we got lots of soccer coming up this week, and Vince just needed an extra night off. As there's a steal. And nice defense inside. Nice job of taking that one away. Leads to the run out. Easton starts it, and on this end, it is Sam Romer laying it up and in, and it's an 18-point advantage now for the Muskies.
Love the aggressive defense on both ends of the floor, getting some extra possessions there. Romer finally able to cap it off.
And Gaddis gets inside and lays it in. And another three. And how about the second half and the shooting from Jackson Slaw?
Yeah, confident shot there for Jackson. We talked about his driving ability, really looking to be aggressive offensively. That time recognizing he had the space. Takes the three, shows his versatility.
So drive down the lane, left hand won't go, but he's fouled. They'll put Heath Christensen at the free throw line.
Of course, we've got former coaching buddies now exchanging a few words. Coach Blanchard sitting next to Coach Alfrey, trading trade secrets, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
But, man, saw that duo together on the Copper Hill sideline for years. And, look, happy for Andrew. But, man, I miss him on the sidelines.
I miss him until he wants to yell at us as the free throw is good from Christensen.
We're always good with Andrew. Come on.
I say that just to jab him a little bit. But no, I do miss watching him on the sideline. So many fun memories of watching him.
Yeah.
And, man, his teams got so close. Those losses to Bingham. I think those matchups he got with Lone Peak all the time. I feel like it was every year for a run there.
Preston Sanchez and before all
Charlie
three.
Olson.
Yeah.
And it was Porter Hawkins was his post that Quincy Lewis said, "All right, Porter, I'll let you score 40 tonight."
And he did.
And he did. Oh, and the missed layup there for Soto. And got a foul on the loose ball.
Really kind of built Copper Hills basketball. And look, that coaching staff has maintained a really strong program. But, man, Coach Blanchard, what a job.
Yeah. It's Stockton Shorts, one of the all-time names.
Yeah.
As off the inbound, that fall away for Jackson won't go. Rebound taken strongly by Gaddis. As we come back the other way, Mason Tolley goes to Gaddis. It'll pull up over Sean. Got it.
When you see that high screen, Gaddis rolling off of it, usually you see that cut going through the paint, but that almost lateral, Gaddis able to pick it up, square it from about 12, 15 feet, knock it down. I've seen good versatility tonight from Grayson as well.
Beautiful extra pass, and the three good there for Wesley Curtis.
Speaking of the Grizzlies, there is a Grizz man in Wesley.
And on this end, McConkey lays that one in.
Grizz man. That's going to be our new term for the player of the game for the Grizzly basketball. Who's tonight's Grizz man?
Yeah.
Grizz man.
I like it.
Yeah.
Ooh. We'll give him the big paw. Big paw to you.
There you go. There you go.
Of Question is, do they call Coach Alfrey Big Paw? That's a miss.
Now, look, that's A-plus content right there. I'm talking to Brian after. I'm going to let him know Dusty has nicknamed him Big Paw. Big Paw.
Especially when Trevin was there. But yeah, his younger son's there too. So 16-point lead for the Muskies. Gaddis straight away for 3. Got it.
Ooh, how about the big man stepping out, drilling the 3? Had the mid-range J, now hitting the 3. Grayson.
Here's Soto. 5 minutes left. Is the Sound's going to make a little push here. Here comes Tolley. Oh, a nice block. Set that one up by Jackson Slaw. No solids allowed.
I was kind of thinking.
Got to come harder at that one.
I was kind of thinking that Fremont was going to be a bit of a one-man show this year. Nay. Jackson Slaw is going to be a young man to keep an eye on. Sophomore.
Be a lot of fun. All right, timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching the Utah Top 50.
Welcome
back in. Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart. Final 4:48 as the Sounds trying to make a push here.
Yeah, they've gotten a few extra possessions, some nice defensive stops. We've seen them able to execute on the offensive end. They got to do it another half dozen times, Dusty, but it starts to feel like they're settling in. I don't want to say settling in, but they're finding some success here late and allowing them to get back in this ballgame. All right, we got to go on record. I know it's MLB playoffs, not related to tonight, but look, your Angels not in it. My Pirates haven't been in it for 40 years. Who are you looking for? You going for Cleveland in this thing?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
come on, Dusty.
I'll go for the traffic cops of baseball and NL. I'll go Pods because I got a lot of friends.
Yeah,
who are Padre
I'm going.
fans.
I'm all in on the Pods.
Yeah,
going for the Padres there. So,
except for their third baseman, I'm not an overly big fan.
You know what?
If anyone follows me on Twitter, you saw me and Brandon Gurney go at each other.
Here's the thing: I didn't like the third baseman back in the Baltimore days and early San Diego days, but
the
that
LA
guy,
days,
the last year or two.
Yeah.
I don't mind him near as much.
Bettinger, he misses on the dunk, and the opportunity's still open here for the Sounds.
That's one where you just take the points.
Yeah.
Just lay it in, get the 2.
I was
that would have been big.
I was going to go the old school 5-point swing.
Yeah.
And that's a 2-man swing. As come back the other way, Bettinger couldn't get it to go. He'll go to the line 1 for 2.
Yeah. Looking for the red rope. That's a warning. Just watched that not too long ago.
Is the man watching about once a quarter. Thereabouts. So Bettinger, a bit impressed with this young man out of Juan Diego. Misses on the free throw, out of bounds off of Shaw.
Shots just not falling here for the Muskies late. Of course, that running clock not helping the comeback effort. Got to move here quickly. Yeah.
The 3-ball just has not been there for
cooled
the
off.
Sounds. Yeah. Come back off the screen of McConkey. Send out the big fella. It's a long 2. High school 3, but a long 2 here. Soto with the board and run out. And Mulford turned it over.
Looked like he was spaced a little bit wide. The official right there. Of course, running 3-man crew tonight. And look, this crew, they were here early, Dusty. They even beat me. That's how you know they were locked in.
Yeah, my
Good
gosh.
to go here. I pulled in about 11 a.m., so they've been, I'm just teasing.
Back to the Sounds, gets the bucket.
Christensen there.
56. Oh, they had a foul from behind. Not quite the Kentucky offensive lineman from Saturday, but I think that was maybe a legitimate foul. Got ran up from behind. So we're going to hold the clock at 2 minutes. Oh, try to go quick find in.
Oh, nice save.
Beautiful save. Here's Mulford on the run out. Reverse it. Oh, and score it. Says Diego, try that one.
Started by Romer. Able to keep that ball in play. And Carlo at the other end with a big bucket to push it back to 13.
McConkey can't get that one to drop. Come back the other end. A little showtime. No.
Oh.
He couldn't believe it.
Sam
Romer.
Went a little surrender Cobra after that one. Couldn't get over the front of the rim.
He went surrender Cobra because he knows that Kelby Miller is going to give him a rash.
That might be true.
My days of CEU, that never happened. 3 back rim.
In fairness, Kelby probably has a good 6 inches on him. Give him a break, coach. Come on.
Good call on the surrender Cobra, because he'd be the The substitution timeout will inbound here to Diego, or probably to Mulford. That's going to happen his whole life.
Oh.
His whole time in high school, poor Mulford's going to get called Diego by Dusty. It's already happening. Carlo. Oh, nice 3 on this end for the Sounds.
Orman's made a couple of threes in this contest for Memphis.
Carlos gets out of bounds. Is that corner regulation size or what?
No kidding, huh?
There's a 104. We're going to get synced back up at 51. Remember, the clock on your screen is unofficial. We keep that up here. So we'll sync it up at 51. And look, the lane opens up, and there it is. And now the timeout taken, as we'll take it with them in an 8-point ball game. Sound's not going away. We'll be right back. 52 seconds left. Dusty Litzter and Dane Stewart with you. Game 2 closing up here. Game 3 coming up in just a few minutes. As a quick inbound here for the Muskies. Okay, we don't have a shot clock this year at the top 50. We did last year.
They might run one next week for championship night. Of course, that feels a little bit like that's tough. Gone all showcase without it. We'll see if they put one in. But look, new scoring system here at Slick has been the main reason why we haven't had it this year.
First time we've had the clock above the backboard.
Yeah.
So the foul is going to put Muskies at the line, 1-1 inside of a minute left.
I'm going to miss the one.
One's got to stay.
It's going to stay. I hope they never get rid of it. Yeah.
As that
for that reason right there.
Yep, exactly. Just keeps things alive. Oh, mishandled that one. He can get it back.
Yeah.
It was tipped away.
Nice job staying in.
Barrett goes to the lane, sends out Bywater. Off on the 3, McConkey fighting for the rebound, has it along the baseline, 26 seconds. Sends out, nobody home. But Bywater tracks it down. Again, trailing by 8. Clock is not their friend. 3 on the way. And
might have been
blocked.
Deflected, yeah. Easton, the hard close out there.
And now we'll put Mulford at the line for 1-on-1 free throws.
Boy, one really good look. A contested look as well on that possession. Neither would go, and that's probably going to do it here for the Sounds. But love the grittiness, the effort in the attempted comeback from Memphis tonight, but just going to run out of time.
As Mulford knocks down the... Oh, they aren't going 1 for 2. They're going 1-on-1.
Sounds kind of like my work day. I just ran out of time.
Didn't lose today, Steve Sarkisian. Just ran out of time.
Yeah, just ran out of time. Had him right where we wanted when we were down 70-7. Just ran out of time.
Learned a lot, though. 10-point game. Here's the Muskies. With the 10-point lead over the Sounds is Barrett on the drive. Maybe blocked from behind. How about the tenacity
Easton.
Defense there.
Big defensive plays here these last couple possessions for the Brighton Bengal.
Brad Easton wants to play for Coach Cetera, the way he's playing defense. Inbound. Oh, big in the 3. How about it?
Little
for
ATM
Tully.
action for you, huh?
Yeah. There's our clock ran out. There we go. There's official game clock and the final score. 71-64, Muskies over the Sounds. Dane, your thoughts and a selection of a player of the game?
Look, start of that second half, the Muskies able to get some separation, too much for the Sounds to overcome. I think I'm going to go with Landon Shaw. I think played really well in the post, showed some versatility tonight, liked the defensive effort from him, had to go up against a pair of bigs in McConkey and Gaddis, more than held his own. I'm going to go with Landon Shaw tonight as player of the game.
And he had the play of the night, too. That dunk to start the second
Indubitably.
half. Yeah, really, really good. Again, our final score, Minnesota Muskies 71 and the Memphis Sound 64. And congratulations to Mr. Shaw, our player of the game. Landon Shaw, the Skyline High School player of the game here tonight in Game 2 of our triple header of the Utah Top 50 next. We look forward to seeing these kids more here this winter. Watch all of our coverage in the basketball season on KSLSports.com, on KSL Sports Rewind. Frosted Bigelow and Dane Stewart. I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us. Game 3 of our triple header coming right up here on KSLSports.com.